Welcome back to Dinner with Dads, the only cooking show where the only thing that goes off more than your oven timer is your smoke alarm. Just kidding. I lost custody of the batteries, so we don't have to worry about those things working. I'm your host, Sky, a single dad, which basically means I went from eating meals made with love to meals made with confusion and Google searches. But today we're doing something men have been told we're incapable of doing. That's right, multitasking. I know, scary word. But don't worry, I'm keeping it simple today. We're making a full meal with just one pan. Because if there's one thing men and dads hate more than cooking, it's doing dishes. Tonight's challenge, lemon and herb chicken, roasted potatoes, and asparagus. Sounds fancy, right? Or as I like to call it, proof that I can feed my kids something other than chicken nuggets and regret. Let's be real. Before this happened to us, the only multitasking most of us knew was watching TV and ignoring our wife at the same time. Come on, you know it's true. But life changes. We're single dads now. It's time to upgrade. It's time to learn some real skills. Cooking, laundry, how to braid hair without crying. First up, chicken breast. Simple, affordable, and healthy. Basically the exact opposite of your divorce. Don't forget to turn your oven on to 400 degrees so it's preheated in time for when you're done prepping, it's ready to go. So you're going to take your chicken, we're going to season it with some lemon, some garlic, some herbs, some butter. The recipe says season generously, which in dad language means shake the spice jar until your wrist hurts. And then add some more because you don't trust yourself. And apparently, neither do some other people. For the garlic herb butter sauce, we are going to put in 4 cloves of minced garlic, 4 tablespoons or a quarter cup of melted butter. If you don't know how to melt butter, you are hopeless and should not be watching this show. 1 lemon, squeeze that in there. That's going to give you the majority of your flavor. 1/3 of a cup of low sodium chicken broth. You can use regular full strength sodium, but you'll be dealing with you and your kids' arteries later. That's up to you. 1.5 teaspoons of dried parsley, 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, 1 teaspoon of dried rosemary, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and pepper to the amount of how much complaining you want from your kids later. All right, next the potatoes. Perfect for dads. They don't complain, they don't talk back, and they definitely don't tell your ex about your new girlfriend. Cut the potatoes up into nice little quarter cubes like that. Gordon Ramsay would probably scream at my chop job, but my kids are going to scream anyways, so we're good. We're going to take our garlic lemon herb butter sauce and pour half of it onto the chicken and potatoes in a pan here. The recipe calls to use a baking sheet. However, mine doesn't have sides, and last time all the juice ran off and damn near caught my house on fire. So today I'm using this. Throw it in your oven for 15 minutes at 400 degrees, and then we're going to give it a check. 15 minutes is up. I pulled my chicken out. While the chicken was cooking, I used my time to wash some dishes and clean up the lovely present my cat threw up on the floor. That's right. I got left with a cat. Okay, gonna flip the chicken over, move our potatoes over to one side, make room for the asparagus. Look at me, I feel like I'm learning. Normally I could barely chew gum and pay child support in the same day. And finally, asparagus. Make sure you cut off the woody ends, otherwise, well, it tastes like woody ends. Every plate needs something green, otherwise your kids will say, "This isn't dinner, Dad." This is evidence. All right, take the rest of your lemon herb, butter, garlic, etc., mixture, pour it all over the asparagus. That's it. Throw it back in the oven for 10 minutes. So this took a little longer than I thought. It ended up being another 20 minutes instead of 10. I use a meat thermometer for a reason. We don't want to get sick, so everyone's oven is different. Our life's about adapting these days, and that's what we got to do. So there it is, lemon and herb chicken with roasted potatoes and asparagus. I'm going to throw it in actually on broil for another 2 to 3 minutes just to give it a nice golden color. One less reason for my kids to reject dad's cooking, hopefully. One pan, no smoke alarms, no takeout menus, and more importantly, no court orders. If I can do this, any dad can. So put down the cereal, step away from the frozen pizza, and show your kids what multitasking really looks like. Who knew divorce came with free cooking lessons? Look at you, cooking like a pro, dad jokes included. Next episode, we're going to get our kids involved. We're going to make homemade chicken nuggets with cookie cutters, all shapes and sizes, dinos, bats, whatever you want. We'll see you next time on Dinner with Dads.
one drink coffee cold. Microwave dinner's getting old. The life's a mess, but hey, we're here. Grab an apron, drop the fear. Dinner with dads, yeah, we're making it right. Quick, clean, cheap, serving hope tonight. One plate at a time, one bite, one laugh. We're cooking up life on this rocky path.